Getting ready to step into your career era? Set yourself apart with Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for students. Hone your skills with apps like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and more, powered with the latest in creative AI. Students save over 55% so you can build a portfolio you're proud of. Launch your future with Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for students. Visit adobe.com/students to learn more.
REI Co-op presents a perfect outdoor moment with the perfect gift. Picture this. You're ripping with your favorite person. Bluebird skies, blower powder, and frankly, you're skiing like legends.
So sick. Another lap?
Thanks to REI's curation, from lid to sticks, you nailed the gift.
No way. How'd you know?
Does it get more perfect than that? Give without guessing. Shop in store or visit rei.com.
Bounce, pass.
Sports.
Pass, kick, pass. Dunk it.
What?
Funk it.
Sure.
Serve it.
Here.
Work it.
Switch.
Jocular. We're about to get
Welcome to Jocular, the show where three best buds gossip about women's sports. It's just two of us today.
Yeah. I'm Katie Kershaw, she, her.
You're a fight master, they, them. And this is Tien Tran Softball. That's Harry.
That's Charlie.
It's a dark day on the Patreon. Tien's not here.
Oh, this isn't even a Patreon. This is a regular epi.
I forgot what these things are called. Is this a podcast? That's
I
right.
think so.
It's a dark day on the podcast because Tien has been, God, fuck, I'm like about to start crying.
Don't.
She's been, fucking shot into space.
Yep. Again.
Again. And I'm like it's like a draft system, you know what I mean? And there's like 9 billion, whatever, people on the earth.
And they just keep coming back to her.
If this was the lottery, she'd be a mega billionaire. But for some reason, it's just says she happened to put her name in for this fucking raffle, and they got to keep shooting her to space. It's so fucking sad, man.
She only bought one ticket to the raffle, too. I don't really understand
No
what's
way.
happening. Yeah, one.
Maybe they're just kind of obsessed with like how resilient she is, so that she keeps coming back.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
That's
sweet. Yeah.
Congratulations, softball.
Congratulations.
Today, we're talking about whatever we want.
I feel like Charlie kind of said, fuck you, figure it out.
Yeah.
In a beautiful way.
We got a text from Charlie last night that was like, bring in 2 topics to talk about each or kill yourself, which I was like,
You're here today, and that's
good.
good.
Only because I didn't have anything sharp enough.
Oh, God. Fuck.
You've done it now, Harry.
You've done it now. So
I meant to say Charlie, and my body couldn't blame Charlie for anything.
I get that.
So yeah, we've got some, I don't know, aces up our sleeve that we'll discuss in our main segment.
And we got some asses in our pants, but first, the group chat.
The group chat.
The group chat. You like them pictures of Angel Reese?
Yeah, I love the pictures of Angel Reese.
She looked so gorgeous in that Victoria's Secret show. That was fucking unbelievable.
You know, every year I'm like, I don't think we should be doing the Victoria's Secret show. Like, I think this is probably bad. And then it happens and everyone looks really hot. And I'm like, we can do it again.
Exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel that way about modeling in general. I'm like, oh my God, we live in a fucking society in which women are degraded. Then I see a model and I'm like, that's cool. She should be put on a pedestal. We should take photos of her.
Yeah. 100%. Can I see her walk back and forth?
Right. I did when I was shooting the Lucy Dacus video for Best Guess. I was working with Cara Delevingne, and Cara is an absolute sweetie and a king, but it was so interesting meeting her in real life because you do see her and you're like, oh, she's more beautiful than the rest of us. and they're like, their skin made of mostly water.
Yeah.
No lines, no marks, eyes, so big, so blue. And you're like, whoa, certainly. Let's make her walk in front of us for a long time. So I guess I do love models.
I mean, I love models. I'm kidding. I don't think about them that much, but except for this time of year.
Did you grow up thinking about them?
Jesus Christ.
What? I just moved the thing. So
And it made
And
a
it was
crazy
really
noise.
scary.
I'm sorry.
Super Halloween coded. Did you grow up thinking about models?
A little bit. So I had this period where I decided my dream job, which is hilarious, was to be an editor of Vogue. I bought one Vogue magazine.
And you said I can do this.
I can do this.
That's
If there's one thing I know,
awesome.
I got this. Yeah, I was like in 5th grade. I got it when we were on vacation in Myrtle Beach, and we went to like a Saks Fifth Avenue outlet, and I was like, I am fashion.
Right. I do remember feeling that way every time I got a magazine.
Yes. Like, well,
100%.
I'm ahead of the curve. I actually know things that other people at school don't.
Kids these days do not understand the power of the print because the magazines actually, I was getting Thrasher magazine and I was like, I'm a skateboarder. I was getting
Yeah.
Slam magazine and I was like, I can dunk.
Yeah.
Everything. I was getting Kicks magazine. I was like, I'm a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Everything that I had in a magazine, when you spend, whatever, 80 pages with this topic, and like some of it's just like a lot of it actually is just block advertisements. And then there'll be an article here and there. You're like, I am nuanced. I am a collector. I am integrated into this system.
Yeah.
The magazines were really good. They were so much fun.
They were so much fun.
And I know they still exist, but just truly not in the same way. They exist now so that we can upload a cover, whatever cover photo, whoever the star is of that month. We upload that online, and that becomes the thing that's circulated. But no one's then buying the magazine itself.
No. I mean, the only time I would buy a magazine is if I'm like in an airport, maybe, and I'm like, maybe I'll get a magazine.
I do buy it whenever I have a friend on the cover.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I buy it whenever I have a friend on the cover, like a sweet mom, and I'll do that with friends in the paper too.
That's really sweet.
And then I have, because I have kind of a friend shrine. Like I like in like one of my bookshelves, I just keep like, oh, if my friend has written a book, if they've done, I like looking at the accomplishments of my peers.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little kinky.
I guess that is a little kinky. Is that the right term for that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I masturbate to it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad we cleared that up because that is the correct term then.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
kinky.
Kinky shit. Ah.
Kinky as shit.
What, baby?
Nothing. I was just thinking, like, if Tien had anything to say,
Yeah.
like, what she'd be thinking right now.
Oh my gosh, I wish then we could like go into like
I was thinking the same
world.
thing. It'd be fun if we zoomed in and then
Yeah.
heard a harp.
Well,
I'm blocking
you can
her
do
fucking
that.
I'm
eyeline.
busy.
Jesus, Harry.
If I think Tien would say she does not like models.
You think so?
I do think Tien would say that she does not like models, but but honestly, Tien's wife, shaped like model.
Model.
Yeah.
Absolute model.
So I guess we're calling your fucking beliefs into question, softball.
Yeah. What if Tien's on here and we just talk about her nice wife?
The wife rules.
The wife does rule.
The wife rules.
100%. You all are missing out. Great wife. Happy life. I'm trying to think about our group chat this past week has been very busy for me. My partner's birthday, which we go all out for. And that's really consumed all of my life.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
I've done very little besides.
I was celebrating the birthday of a kiddo in my life. And it was pretty rad.
Yeah, how was the party?
What
was
all
it
the
like?
children right now are into K-pop Demon Hunters.
That is everything.
Yeah, dude, they are fucking into it. It's the most streamed show of all time.
Is it good?
I think a lot of the music is I think it's impressive in an art way. It's not for me. I'm not the target audience. So I feel that way about a lot of things where I'm like, it's not for me to say if it's good or not if I'm not the target audience.
Right.
Like, I like the music. I think it's impressive. And I did think that some of the messaging was pretty fucked.
No, really?
Yes.
This is a take I've not heard.
Okay, well, which is alarming to me, but there is like, so one of the storylines basically, so we've got these K-pop demon hunters, and the idea is that these pop stars are, with their beautiful energy and their singing voices, have these like supernatural abilities to kill demons and protect the world.
Yeah.
Basically via like togetherness and what culture creates and community.
Yeah.
And then there is a boy band that comes up out of the depths of hell, and they start convincing the masses that like actually follow us, and they are like literally hypnotizing the masses in a way that's supposed to be demonic. And they're also super hot, and the girls think that they're super hot, and there's like a big flirtation between the main singer of the
Demon band?
the women K-pop band, and the men K-pop band. And he says at one point, he says, "I'm going to use her shame against her."
What?
And then 2 scenes
He's a
later,
demon.
He is a demon.
because he's literally a demon, and his storyline is so fucking insane. He decides his mother and sister are living on the streets with him. They are all houseless, and he decides to go inside the palace walls to take like a better life of being a soldier and like getting paid and getting food every day. And he leaves them on the streets to die, right? And this woman is like, that's not who you are. And I'm like, for fucking sure, that's who he is. And that's why he's in hell, is because he left his mother
You
and
feel
sister
shame
die.
now.
So he's attacking her for her shame, and he's got this story where he's like literally one of the worst people that's ever lived. And they're flirting, and we are slowly being convinced he's actually not that bad of a guy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, this is like what we talked about with Disney stuff. Like, it's the Beauty and the Beast shit of like, we're about to watch a literate French woman fuck a dog because we are supposed to assume that the wolf dog is like actually good if you just allow him to abuse you enough.
Hold on, wait a second. The Beast is a dog.
Listen, he's a wolf dog. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you know what? In my mind, he's always kind of been a weird looking lion.
Okay.
I never saw him
I
as
thought
a
a
dog.
bear, actually.
He also has
He has
the
hooves.
he also has the underbite thing. He's like he's also a little demonic. He's like a mix of like a wolf and a lion and a bear
Yeah.
and a goat.
Yeah, I think a goat.
Oh God.
Hooves.
He is, no doubt, he's fucking hot.
Yeah.
The design incorporates a lion's mane, a buffalo's head, a bear's body, wolf's legs, and a gorilla's brow.
In the
Gorilla.
dick of a giraffe.
I hope not. Those suck. Been there, done that, sweetie.
And
Fucking
you do
sex
not
scenes.
want it.
And sex scenes in Patreon. And
That's
that's a good tie-in.
But the kids don't pick up on that, right? And so
But wait, do they get together?
they have a romance. They sing a song together about like letting all their stuff fall away so that they can like be together and be themselves.
But he's literally dead and from hell.
Yeah, he's literally a demon from hell, and he's recruiting the world to come down to hell to give more power to Satan. This is not a joke at all. And
A Christian god?
she, because of her fucking dad, has like half demon blood. And so she's been working her whole life.
fucked a demon.
Yeah, which also like, LOL, her mom fucked a demon. Like, yeah, and the whole show is like programming girls to fuck demons. So like, okay.
To forgive them for their one small.
So she's fucking half demon, okay? And she's been working her whole life to like hide that because she's like, I'm a good person. Like, I don't want people to think of me as a demon. And like at the end of it, she's like shows off her demon scars, and she's like, you can rise above being a demon, whatever. And this is who I really am. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is starting to feel like racial in a weird way. Like there's just like,
Yeah.
it's starting to feel strange with like, I always feel that way with like the mixed blood stuff. Like even
Oh yeah, no, I
like-
agree. It's just all like this is shocking to me.
yeah, I know. And I
little soda pop.
yeah, and they're catchy songs.
Like in my mind was like crazy, demon boy band was kind of like robotic. They're not real people, they're demons. And then these girl power comes in and smashes them, and the songs rock. That's truly what I thought the movie.
I will tell you, like, straight up, it's a fucking cartoon, and I'm gay, and I was watching that boy band being like, they are fine as hell.
Stop.
These are illustrations. I don't think it was helpful. And then the kids I was with, one of the older ones was like, basically was like, now you should not end up with a demon. And the younger one was like, I'll be with a demon if I want to. And I was like, fuck. Like, and then we had to have a conversation about like, she was like, the demons aren't bad. And I was like, no, the demons are bad. Like,
it's okay that they're bad.
That demon let his mom and sister starve in the streets, but he's hot. So, and you're like, and kids are like, fuck you. I think I understand this. And so that was a little depressing.
Is that going to be everyone's Halloween costume? Is going to be a demon hunter?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I think it's like already the like biggest selling costume. The like 3-pack is, you make your kids the little demon hunters.
Oh, it's a 3-pack. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's 3 demon. The very first line of the movie, and I know this because shout out Mom Stomp via Annie Donnelly.
Mm-hmm.
Her take was the very first line is, "You are singers, but you are actually hunters," or something like that's not. But it's literally that. Like right off the bat, you are hunters, and you hunt these demons. I loved it. But it's not like I take that back. I liked it a lot.
It sounds good. I want to watch it now.
It's certainly fun.
Catchy music.
I've become an unfun feminist viewer.
Well, here's the thing. I have felt that way about Disney since I was like 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like I loved it when I was really, really little. And then it like maybe my parents' divorce. Oh. It was like the veil was lifted and I was like, no.
I think that for me, it's like even this conversation we're having about models, even the conversation we're having about Victoria's Secret, I would not let a kid watch that because they don't have the rhetorical tools to understand the propaganda that they're consuming.
Right.
Once we have the rhetorical tools to understand the propaganda that we're consuming, we can actually enjoy culture a little bit more.
Right.
And I was watching that movie with kids, and so I didn't have a great time watching it because I was like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want, their psyches are so soft and they're so permeable, and you can just watch all of this seep in over the course of an hour and a half, and then you're listening to the songs over and over again, and it's like, you can see the damage it causes right away. So,
especially with the irony of, we're going to make music so catchy, people ignore our message.
Totally.
Like, that's kind of the movie.
But the artist who wrote the music and the women who perform these songs, they are so talented. It's like actually crazy. And it is like a feat of songwriting in the sense of like creating something that became such a global earworm. Like all of these songs are fucking earworms. Even the ones that are supposed to be like silly of like, my little soda pop. I'm listening to it at this kid's birthday party being like, so that part's really cool. Like on a creative level, it's really neat.
Yeah. Damn.
It's a fun hour and a half.
Should we?
Yeah.
Take a break?
This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus has movies. So many movies. The movies you've seen 1,000 times and could watch 1,000 more. Iconic movies your friends can't believe you haven't seen. New movies, classic movies, new takes on classic movies. So whether you're into Top Gun or The Naked Gun, Mean Girls or Mission Impossible, Smurfs or Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a mountain of movies to discover on Paramount Plus. Start streaming today.
Hey there, it's Dr. Sanjay Gupta with some exciting news to share. CNN is now streaming. That means you can read, watch, and stream everything in one subscription. You can watch news live 24/7. You can also explore catch-up videos and explainer videos. And you can also watch the library of CNN's originals, including my latest documentary, It Doesn't Have to Hurt. Just go to cnn.com/all-access.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kann du Norsk?
If you used Babbel, you would. Babbel's conversation-based techniques teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about the things you actually talk about in the real world, with lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts and voiced by real native speakers. Babbel is like having a private tutor in your pocket. Start speaking with Babbel today. Get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription right now at babbel.com/Spotify. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify. Rules and restrictions may apply.
And we're back. And just a reminder for our listeners at home today, Tian is a softball in a chair.
Yeah. And when Tian's a softball, we talk about feminism.
Yeah. Actually, and even when you're a softball, we talk about feminism. And I bet when I live, we talk about feminism. I'm starting to worry that we're a feminist podcast. Just kidding, motherfuckers. Die by the fucking sword.
All right, so we were told by Charlie, we were given the assignment by Professor Charlie to bring in stories that have really captured us from this week.
Well, let's start with this fucking softball. Sorry, Tian. Let's start with an easy one.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Ooh, is getting the WNBA All-Star Game.
And I feel like we do have to go.
I think we do too. We really do.
We have to go. There's a women's sports bar there now, and we're going to be visiting.
Check out Babes. Check out Whiskey Girl Tavern. Too.
Wow. Chicago is kind of gay.
I went to an All-Star game in Chicago, and I got so trashed.
Whoa.
Really? Good for you.
Oh, that was the year. Actually, I did some shots with the players the night before, and I take responsibility for some things that happened. So.
Okay, so yeah, you have to go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You gotta go right those wrongs. As soon as a player takes a drink, you need to swat
I'll
it
say,
out.
not this time. You guys are gonna feel fresh tomorrow. And I'll put a green juice in their hand.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Stud Buds last year, Jocular this year.
Oh,
Jocular takeover. We're live streaming the All-Star game.
Yeah, how come no?
Also, big news. One of our favorite Australian gals, she's Australian, Sandy, she was let go as the coach from the New York Liberty
after being their most winning coach.
And all the players being like, what the fuck is happening? Is now the very first head coach of the Toronto Tempo. And it just seems like she's the best person to start a franchise. City. Like, I think it's going to be insane. And what is her team going to be? It's awesome.
I just wonder if she was like playing the victim a little bit. Because like this is exciting. This is a good shift for her, I do think. Like I obviously New York is a good team, but I'm like she was maybe being a little coy because the players did feel shocked.
The players were very shocked.
And she doesn't feel so shocked. That's all.
I see what you're saying.
I'm being a little gossip whore, but for me, she seemed a little prepared. Is that a Kurt Vonnegut hat? That is so cool. What? Is that yours?
Oh, yeah. I got it at the Kurt Vonnegut Museum.
Are you shitting my ass?
Yeah, it's cool. You should check it out sometime.
I would. That's a great hat.
Yeah, I'll sell it to you.
How much?
$60.
60. 16.
Fuck, you're so good at this.
Where's the museum?
It's in Indianapolis, Indiana.
It's in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yeah, that's where he's from. Oh, he's from Indiana.
Okay, gotcha. Indianapolis, the biggest
little
small town
city on earth.
Yeah. It has town energy, honestly.
Well, when we go to the NBA All-Star Game on July 25th in Chicago, we can swing by the Vonnegut Museum in Indianapolis. It's only a 3-hour drive.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you're driving.
I'm driving.
Do you have your license yet?
I'll have it by July 25th.
She said she was cold.
I can drive. I'll drive.
You got to warm
I like driving on the freeways.
Charlie's got it.
Okay.
Oh, Tia. Aw. It is getting chilly out.
It is really chilly out these days.
Fall has fallen. Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
God. The lowest energy a podcast has ever had.
Charlie's fucking lots of silence.
Yeah.
Ball is falling.
This is where the listener fills in the blank. We'll give you time to talk back.
God damn.
I come to our listeners with a question, a hope, a prayer, and a need. The game of cricket is so fucking huge, and I know nothing about it.
I can't believe you're doing this because we're gonna have to fucking follow through on it, Katie.
We are, and we should.
It means zero to me when I watch it. I have absolutely no part of my brain is understanding what's happening.
Yeah, I know. Mine neither.
And I feel like I've been like, what is cricket? And then they'll show me some rules about the sport, and I'm like, I'm further away than I've ever been.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to get closer.
What are those 3 sticks? They're not the pitcher's trying to hit the sticks, but then the batter and why they're in the middle of it.
They're
too
in the
hard.
middle
And
of
where
it.
are they running? They're playing pickle. What's going on?
Well, that's why we need to figure out. I just feel like we have, I'll say, a shockingly international audience, and people like cricket that aren't here. So people that aren't here, if you like cricket, let us know.
Yeah, the international audience likes cricket. Okay, Dykes. Well, come out of the fucking woodwork and explain cricket to us, but make it fucking horny. I'm serious. Innuendos. I want to hear about some hot players. I'm having a hard time getting there with cricket, and I'm going to need you to guide me in the same way that you'd expect us to guide you.
Yeah.
Just gently and hornily.
And hornily, mainly hornily.
All right. So I've been following this Marta Kostyuk interview.
Oh, yeah.
And Marta Kostyuk is a tennis player, and she was interviewed about Sabalenka and Swiatek. Is that how you say? Does anyone know? I always feel like I'm doing that wrong.
Swiatek.
Swiatek? Okay.
Iga Swiatek and Arina Sabalenka.
Yes. And Marta Kostyuk is asked about what it's like playing against these women, and she starts saying that we all have our own biological structure. Some of us have higher levels of testosterone, some have lower. It's just natural, and that definitely helps. It's a bizarre interview where she is basically saying that all these players that are really good have higher levels of testosterone than her, and so she has to work thrice as hard.
Yeah.
And then the tennis outlet that released that interview came out to be like, hey, it was a little biased the way that we put this. It wasn't so on the nose. We weren't like, hey, do you think those other players have testosterone? We asked what it was like playing against them, and
yeah.
But I'm like, that doesn't soften the blow for me. It doesn't seem as mean-spirited, but
right. I just feel like, unfortunately, and we were talking about this a little bit before, that even mentioning the word testosterone in context to women's sports is a dog whistle.
Agreed.
And it shouldn't be. Testosterone is something that we need and women can really lack in and can cause a lot of health issues. It in no way should be a bad word or any of that. But when you mention it in the context of women's sports,
it feels eugenic-y.
It does. It does. You're saying testosterone, they have higher levels. Someone who hears that, the wrong person hears it, we're fucked.
Well, and the outlet says, it comes forward to say that it, quote, it initially opted not to include Marta's comment about players not taking anything, as we didn't want the story to have any contentious undertones. Or undertones, excuse me. So they're basically being like, Marta is not implying that these women are taking testosterone. And I'm like, yeah, well, I didn't fucking think she was implying that.
I didn't either.
I feel like she's implying that they're more manly.
Yes.
And therefore that they have an advantage. And this is the fucking thing that I feel like I'm screaming into the heavens all the time. This constant conversation about testosterone and this constant conversation about transness, what it is really doing, if you are an audience member and you hate trans women, okay, obviously this is a fucking problem that we have. Yeah. That I feel like these massive sports fans, even if they don't like the trans movement, they just keep trying to crush the trans movement by saying that men are better than women.
Yeah.
And that is not, I'm not understanding it. Like, it's just proof that turfy feminism is not real feminism.
No, of course it's not.
Well, you're always fucking talking about how the testosterone is making the men better athletes and men are just naturally better, and that's why it's unfair for trans women to be included in the sports. Like, can you not hear over and over and over again how much you're degrading women, even the cis women that you're claiming to admire and protect?
Yeah.
So I hope she fucking cleans that up.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And maybe by the time that this has aired, she'll have come forward and be like, that was really stupid of me. And I know how that sounds, but like, especially right now, as we're having women opting out of their sports because they are being made to get quote unquote gender testing done. And I think it's really principled for the cis women that are like, no, you're not. No, I'm not doing this. Right. It's invasive and it's expensive.
Yes.
And they're making the fucking athlete pay for it.
That is fucking insane.
It's crazy.
Insane.
So you go pay a doctor to go fucking poke around and prove that you have the genitals you said you have? Like, it's fucked.
Go fucking rot in a hole.
Okay.
No, not you.
Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to. Please don't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that was mine.
Okay. Well, I said mine.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Harry,
what?
you're disappointed.
You're upset.
No, not at all. I thought you both did an admirable job.
Oh,
fuck.
Fuck off, dude.
What? That's nice.
We don't have to air it if we don't. I mean, if we just did an admirable job, like, we're trying our fucking best out here.
That's
like,
tippy top for me. I think that's the best thing one can be is admirable. So if you
you
like
think this was the best episode ever?
I do think it was. I do think it was. And
I just feel really let down by you right now.
No, I think he's admirable.
No, I'm looking at more stories because you were upset with what we did.
I think it's good. I'm just, I'm clocking in.
What?
That's the machine.
Okay.
If you like cricket and you want to teach us about it, email us jocularpod@gmail.com. Maybe we'll get you on the show.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a quick break.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers, the #1 wiper blades in America.
Hi, it's Eva Longoria, and let's be real. After 40, we should ask for more from our skincare. I swear by Revitalift Triple Power Moisturizer by L'Oreal Paris. With vitamin C, pro-retinol, and hyaluronic acid, it reduces my wrinkles, firms, and brightens. And it's not a procedure. It's just a hard-working moisturizer.
Revitalift Triple Power Moisturizer by L'Oreal Paris. Grab it today in fragrance-free or with SPF 30. Available at your local Walmart.
We all love a legendary comeback, and Degree Original Cool Rush is back and better than ever. Cool Rush isn't just a scent, it's a movement, a fan favorite that delivers bold, fresh vibes and all-day sweat protection. Whether you have a man that spends hours in the gym, heads into the office early, or is just trying to stay fresh on a long day, Cool Rush has their back. Head to your local Walmart or Target and grab Degree Cool Rush, the fan favorite scent from the world's #1 antiperspirant brand.
Welcome back. Was that kind of cute?
Yeah,
It was
kind of.
awesome.
Thank you.
Katie, I'm going to slam this protein shake, so I'm going to need you to read this email.
Okay. Hi, Jocular. I've only started listening to the podcast recently after... Why are you doing that?
Oh, yeah. Wait. I guess we should play
the theme song.
5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 1. I know that was hard. You're going to have to forgive him and move on.
He yelled at me so much before we started this.
Yeah, he got you all shaky and weird.
Yeah.
Now he's bobbing his head.
Jocks will always talk.
Harry's playing the air drums to that song.
Well, he made me cry.
All right, shred, buddy.
Hi, Jocular. I've only started listening to the podcast recently after ER's appearance on the recap show, but you guys have become my comfort podcast very fast. I actually think I've binge listened to every episode multiple times in the background. Thank you for the streams. While I work on my master's thesis, and I just want to say thank you for the entertainment. Finally caved and signed up for Patreon, and the bonus episodes are entertaining as hell too.
Thank you.
I've played tennis growing up, and I have to defend my sport against you guys calling women's tennis the straightest sport. Probably true, though. But they do have quite a few outplayers. The highest ranking is Anyone want to help? Kazakina? Anyway, very cool. Love this person. Engaged to an ex-figure skater, I think. Really hoping to do more in-depth women's tennis episode. The tour outside of slams is really interesting and consistently competitive. I don't really have a specific sports question, sorry, but I wanted to defend tennis. Most of the audience, at least, the ones I've interacted with, are very gay. And to thank you guys for giving me something to look forward to on Thursdays, and I hope the show keeps going. Although, if you want to give advice, I'm going to Berlin to visit my ex-situationship because she just moved there. She wants to go to a sort of sex club on the first night, and I half want to go because, YOLO and whatever, it seems fun, but I really don't know if I'm comfortable enough with my body to do that right now. You have to be in your underwear to get in. Okay. But at the same time, aren't body issues like a constant thing, a consistent thing? So I shouldn't let them stop me from living my life. As you can see, I'm very confused. Okay, thank you. Bye. Also, sorry, this had no subject or identification. LOL. I was very nervous to send, but yeah, anonymous is probably better anyways.
I love you, bud. I do think it's a straight sport. I think that there are gay people inside it, and I think that there are gay fans, but like, you know how you can't like do an audience scroll of a fucking women's college softball game or a women's soccer game or a women's basketball game without seeing two dykes with the same haircut that have been married for 40 years. You can absolutely do an audience scroll of tennis and not have that. And I'm not saying that there's not queer culture inside of it, but I don't think that the sport is as excited about as excited about it. I mean, even from like a business standpoint, they're just, I would love to know if you're like, actually there's pride matches and stuff, because thinking about all the sports that we actually find really gay, there is a little bit more like they cater to a gayer audience. Like,
yeah, tennis, from my knowledge, it doesn't. It just still feels very, unfortunately, and I love tennis, from a pretty privileged waspy audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think like the fact that they're like consistently sponsored by Rolex.
That does say something about an audience.
Yeah. Like I feel like the tennis games are like sponsored by fracking.
Yeah.
So and I love tennis too. I played tennis. Tennis is fun. I still play tennis.
Uh-huh.
It's gay when I do it. I just don't know
it's
that
gay when they do it. Or the person who wrote it.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to support you because you support us, but I'm just not feeling it on this one. But
Jesus.
I'm just not.
I want to be proven wrong.
We love a friendly dialogue.
Yeah, I think you're like defending tennis is nice, but I think tennis has a lot of like stereotypically really straight. I think even the gender indicators are pretty hardcore in tennis of like, and I understand that women can wear things other than skirts, but
do they?
It doesn't, the matches that I'm watching don't feel that way. And I think even the celebrity culture around tennis, there's something really like, it's always seeing some like the guy that just played Bond sitting in an audience with like a young blonde woman. And they're like,
And Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. It feels, I really think tennis is still interesting, and I don't think the sport has to be like, the culture of the sport doesn't have to be queer for me to enjoy the sport.
Mhm.
And I think that right now there's still such a gentrified energy about tennis. Like it does actually just feel, even when the best players are black, there's still something so energetically like white and wealthy and gendered about the way that tennis is presenting itself on a corporate level to the fans.
Agreed.
So that it's not about the sport, it's about the way that the corporation of tennis, which is what all of these sports are, is presenting themselves to the audience. And they want the audience to be white and wealthy and wear the skirts when they play. And I think even this like fucking battle of the sexes shit is like, if you were even doing this in like the WNBA versus the NBA, if you were to be like, we're gonna put Sue and Asia and Diana against LeBron and Wade and whoever the fuck else, there would still be such a camaraderie and an excitement about it, because actually like the NBA does have a ton of respect for the WNBA, and you can see it and they talk about it, and I really like that. The way that this fucking guy is talking about being the guy that's playing in the battle of the sexes versus Sabalenka is already so fucked.
Yeah.
And you can feel this like bifurcation of the audience going between like, yeah, of course, it's going to be impossible for her to win. Men are just so much better. There's no respect there. He's not being respectful.
No,
I thought he was joking at first.
And he's fucking not.
Insane.
And the league is not, tennis is not being like, you cannot talk about women that way. This is not what this is about. No, this is exactly what they want it to be about. So I like your email, and I hope that I'm not hurting your feelings. And this shit is straight as hell right now. And I hope that you're part of the people, part of the generation that makes it feel a lot more gay. I hope that is true.
All right, can we get to the fun part?
Yes, sex.
I mean, in my mind, fucking yeah, go. I mean, emotionally, it sounds very messy. It's less to be about the body image and more about the fact that this is your ex-situationship, just moved to Berlin. You're going to Berlin, I think staying with them, and then going to a sex club. So to me, that just sounds like, in my mind, I'm like, how am I going to feel if I see them having sex with somebody else?
Yeah.
That part is what it is to me. In terms of like body image, I mean, every type of body is going to be there. And for me, if I'm feeling like weird in my body and nudity, truly I like go to like a Korean spa and I like stand there in a non-sexual way. I'm just like, wow, bodies are gorgeous. They're all so different. And it makes me feel good in my skin to remember that we're all so different. So if it's just body stuff, maybe try that. Try to interact with nudity in a non-sexual way.
We're comedians and we're artists, and I will say we do a lot of things that we might not be totally comfortable with because we enjoy like the story collecting that is life.
And it's just the discomfort. There's something real, the tension in it.
Totally. It's really like it awakens your senses as a human and an artist.
Yeah.
And I feel like really torn about telling you to go do this because it is such a tricky environment if you're not feeling comfy.
Yeah, if you're not feeling comfy, don't go. But I feel like
if you're feeling at all excited, I would go.
Because hopefully if Berlin is a very sex positive, cool city. So
they're hot there, man.
Huh?
They're hot there.
They're really hot. They're really kind of freak me out in a cool way sometimes. But I feel like if you are in any way excited, go and, do your research so you can feel comfortable just absolutely walking out if you need to.
Tinder in Berlin was one of the more horny experiences of my life. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, Tinder in Berlin, the way...
Dear Christ on high, they were so hot.
The number of meetups I set up and did not follow through with.
No, because it was cold.
It was so cold.
And also I was getting really sad about...
Yeah. Yeah, so... ER and I went there together, and I would say,
You're gonna be like my ex or like they.
No.
I wasn't expecting that.
I was like, I actually did see like part of the wall, and I was like, Katie, I don't want to go out tonight. I'm like,
no, the way we were like in Kreuzberg right?
Yeah,
The queer,
Kausberg.
the queer neighborhood. And we were at this bar that I can only describe as utterly haunted. And no one else seemed to be picking up on that energy besides the two of us.
Well,
And we
actually,
saw the like bullet holes and like
the fucking wall, and like it was
we weren't in a good place mentally.
No, and I do think I don't know. I'm like not. I really have a problem with Berlin, where I think Berlin is so cool and the people are so fascinating and so interesting. And for some, like, I'm not gonna say for some reason, I know exactly what the fuck it is.
Stop.
We took a train into Berlin too, and
it was snowing.
And the line that we like took in, I was just like, okay. And it was weird because it was like Bowie had just died. Bowie died the day that we were on that train, and I had just read this. That was my fault too. Is I had just read this like tome, this like massive history book on Berlin, and it was so deeply fucking dark. But that it ended on Bowie's experience writing Heroes, which is like he writes it in a church in Berlin when he's like coming down from coke, and he's recording it in this like chapel space, and he's writing it about the wall needing to come down and all this shit. And I was like crying on the fucking train, and then he dies, and like, and then it's just hard. I think it's hard that it's like if you have the history in mind to be like, let's go fuck.
Here's the thing. On that train ride, I'm now remembering that you have a photo of me on that train ride, and I just have a scarf over my head, and I'm just sitting with my arms crossed because every time my scarf was down, I would look at you and you'd be like,
I know.
And I was like, I can't do this right because we are fully on a high-speed train.
I know, and I
going through Europe, and you're just like, I mean, I'm not even going to repeat the things you said. Like, and one fun fact about you, and one thing that I love about you is that whenever you visit anywhere, you read a book about it before you go, and that's awesome. Except when you're going to Berlin.
Yeah, it really did ruin the trip for us.
That's the one time I've seen it really backfire.
That was my fault, and we didn't bring any blow, and I think that the blow...
And I asked, we both...
I know.
We were coming down. We were David Bowie.
We were coming the fuck down.
And for some reason we didn't do...
And we're not doing blow now. We're not. We're talking to you about the past. Okay, but we definitely needed to have... feel like blow would have been the only thing I could have done that would have been like, fuck history. The time is now.
We can be here.
Yeah.
Like, truly, if I had had blow, I would have gone to every single meetup that I had set up.
100%. I'm still thinking about that blonde girl. God,
I wonder if that guy's still standing at that train station. We'll never know.
You'll never know. You don't need to know.
I don't need to know.
No, we could have gone to museums or whatever, but then we saw the fucking wall and we were just like, you want to go?
We didn't see, I don't know. We didn't see daylight.
Dude, it did feel like that, didn't it?
I don't remember a single, besides us walking through.
Because it's because it was dark.
Okay. So we were staying in West Berlin.
It was in your heart. You didn't see daylight in your heart.
That's true. No, we stayed in East Berlin, and it's like we were like, God, everything feels so far apart. This is so crazy. And you were like, well, they wanted to keep people separate,
right.
So there would be no community.
Well, and like the Soviets, so the
yeah.
structure of the Soviet buildings is so fucking dark because they're like trying to load as many people into the Soviet buildings as possible, and then like the distance in the streets of the Nazi regime is like really depressing.
Yeah, I mean, this is what our entire trip to Berlin was. We stayed in a weird apartment,
and then you'd see like the Nazi like war eagle that has been like preserved, but there's like a bullet holes in it, and you're like, no, I guess that's good, but like it's good that like the history is being preserved because
the city you will not forget.
We're learning from it, and I was not fun on that trip, and I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't either.
My fucking God. The first chapter title in that book was The Rape of Berlin.
Episode title. Now that we've ruined tennis and Berlin, let's play one.
We just lost a Patreon subscriber.
Okay, Harry, this is not sports related, but I really think you're going to like it. It is a Patreon plug. Oh, the Dracula Patreon. Oh, boy. Oh, you're missing out. I almost wrecked my car today laughing at the newest behind-the-scenes clips. I have never felt more triggered or more seen somehow than when y'all just start singing church hymns. And I know every word. Why do I still know every word to all of the church hymns that you're singing? Oh my God.
That's
Patreon,
our collective trauma.
Watch them sing and not be able to speak. Tien, I feel you, babe. I never know what I'm saying. No one ever knows what I'm saying. Watch them be drunk. It makes me feel better about being drunk. ER, so sorry about being really drunk with a Kiwi accent at your concert a few weeks ago. Everyone get a Patreon. It's so worth it. Have the best day, Jocks.
Okay. Tootie, good energy, ass.
That's nice.
Thank you for coming to the concert. And I'm sorry we triggered you. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Sorry we triggered you.
Yeah, that's not We should do more fun
hymns.
Well, vacation Bible school songs like Father Abraham had many sons. Anyone here?
I don't have that one.
Many sons had
Father Abraham.
Whoa.
I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise
thank
the
the
Lord.
Lord.
Right, our Father Abraham. And you do that until it's like you've got
having
your
a hot
whole-
flash.
Yeah, you're having a hot flash?
I hadn't thought about that song, but the words just came to me, you know?
Yeah. Or like, I am a C, I am a CH, I'm a CHRISTIA.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mainly went to VBS. Why? Because it was affordable childcare.
That's right. My mom taught at it, honey.
Yeah, I rarely went to church, but as soon as summer came, I was at the Baptist one. I went to the Methodist one. I did the Catholic one year.
Wow.
Did Presbyterian. I mean, that's virtually free childcare.
No, that's rad.
So I was there with Miss Ann, sitting with some graham crackers and peanut butter, just being like, "How do you make Play-Doh?"
Praise be.
Yeah.
Well, you don't make Play-Doh. God does.
That's right. God made us Play-Doh, so.
Yeah. You know what my favorite thing about church hymns are? Because I sang in the choir, was that the sopranos are getting like a oh hey, and every fucking alto harmony part is da 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 da. It's all pedal. So there's one that's like, there's one I always think of as Hillside in Bethlehem, and it's like, hear the angels sing, glory to the Lamb of God, hear the angels sing, and the sopranos are going ah, and the alto part is, hear the angels sing, glory to the Lamb of God, hear the angels sing.
Glory to. I should have done that. That's giving me access as a non-singer access to singing that I've never.
Oh yeah,
seen.
the pedal. You got to find the pedal note. I did not hit the pedal note.
Hear the angels sing. Glory to the Lamb of God. Hear the angels sing. Glory to the Lamb of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, my best work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say peaked. Sorry.
Yeah.
Join us on Patreon. We need to drink more on the Patreon.
You guys, Patreon is fun over there. And also, listen, I know that it's hard sometimes when we talk about anything because we're really sick in the head. But thank you guys for sticking around and listening to us talk about Berlin. And like, I absolutely fully disagree with a sweet guest about tennis and talking about like testosterone and like how we're like cutting trans women out of sports because of our own internalized misogyny. It was like a little bit of a dark episode, but
it was. And if Tien was here, I don't think we would have gotten away with anything that we had said.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Tien would have. There are times where Tien is like actually more extreme than both of us, and I really like that.
Yeah, and this could have been one of those times.
Tien might be the gayest.
Oh, I think Tien is
like classically. I think Tien might be the gayest.
I think so too. We should let's text her opinions on Berlin. Maybe we'll just read it next pod.
Forgive me, Berliners. I know one day I'll come around, I promise.
We should go during the summer too.
I'm gonna go back during the summer. Hopefully I'll go for like a film festival or something, and I owe everyone an apology. I know you guys are doing a lot of hard work, and I'm sorry about that.
And not be coming down from anything.
Yeah, you know what? That does color it. Withdrawal. That do be coloring trips.
Thanks everyone for listening. We'll be back next week.
Bye.
All right.
Hi, it's Julie Klausner, and I'd like to talk to you about a podcast called How Was Your Week with Julie Klausner. It's hosted by me, Julie Klausner, New York City comedy legend much, and it's on the Forever Dog Network. Now, you might remember How Was Your Week from its humble inception back in 2011. Now I'm back, and I've got monologues and pop culture takes and interviews with experts, comedians, writers, documentary filmmakers, and authors about all kinds of fascinating stuff. So tune in to How Was Your Week every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes available on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is Dan Harris, host of the 10% Happier podcast. There's so much bad news in the world, but one amazing piece of news is that happiness is actually a skill you can train. So every week I talk with top scientists, meditation experts, even the occasional celebrity about anxiety, depression, productivity, focus, dealing with difficult people, how to get enlightened, psychedelics, etc. Ancient wisdom and modern science to help you do your life just a little bit better. The 10% Happier podcast. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.